It's time to get all the stock queries answered as well. Our first query for the day on Godrej Industries, Rehan joins in on the phone line. Rehan, thanks very much for joining in today. Tell us how we can help you.
Yeah, good morning, ma'am. I'd like to know about the Godrej Industries. I'm holding 1,000 shares from last more than 1 year. Cost of 325 cost.
See, first of all, general piece of advice, it's very useful to scale into your positions in the market, which means you buy 100 and see what happens. Then you buy another 100 if it works, another 100 if it works again. So this way, you'll only be buying when the market is moving in your direction. This sort of, buying a lottery ticket and then watching what happens is not useful, as we are seeing that you are sitting on a loss of 50,000 instead of, the loss of just 5,000 had you been only invested in 100 shares. We'll worry about adding when that 100 works. So people have to use these sort of, money management strategies if they have to be around in the market. Now, problem here is that this is the upper end of a range. This stock is in a range of basically 265 to about 300, and from what we are seeing right now, these FMCG stocks have become extremely range bound. They are underperforming. So it will take a while for 325 to be crossed. I mean, you'll need the next round of trouble in the world, maybe a bad government in India for FMCG to come back into fashion. So, while it may be a great stock and, haloed group, etc., but you are still, 50 points lower on your stock. So, very difficult to say what you should do. If I were you, I take my lumps and I move on to the sector which is outperforming, which is auto ancillary, which is pharma, which is IT. And I don't think FMCG is the, stock for the moment.
The sugar space has been extremely active of late. We've got Naveen who joins in on the phone line from Karnataka with this question.
I bought Renuka sugars at 22.40. Current price is about 21.10. Should I hold or sell, sir?
The sugar space is going through lots of pain. Maybe at some point that pain will end. Maybe at some point, sugar prices will start moving higher. But that's a long haul. So you shouldn't expect anything in the near future. This company has got a heavy debt. It's done a deal which people are not happy with. So basically, just hang around with it. But if I were you, as I said, told the previous caller, I like to get into stocks which are moving up, not which are moving down. So if I were you, I would move into an IT stock like Tata Elxsi, or say, pharma stock like Lupin. It may be 950 rupees. You can today buy even one share. So get into stocks which are showing upside action if you want to make money. Otherwise, if you buy a 22 rupee stock, you're still losing 5%. So the idea should be to get your call right on the particular stock instead of buying a low value stock or trying to buy something because it's 20 bucks.
And an email query which has been sent in by Swapan Garai. He is from Dhanbad. He says that he's bought 100 LIC Housing Finance shares at an average of 208 rupees a piece and now wants to know if he should hold on or if he should exit.
See, again, same story that while it's the bottom of the cycle, now we need, interest rates to come down if you want to make serious money. Yes, it's not as bad as United Bank of India, but, still PSU, financials are not doing so well. What is doing well is Bharat Forge. So if I were you, I would get into this sort of a stock which is moving up today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Financials, and particularly PSU financials, is not showing great traction. So while it may be a good company, subsidiary of LIC Housing, etc., the stock is not listening to all that. So my advice would be, if you want to hang on, yes, 260 will come. It may come next year when rates start going down. The other problem is that rates are not expected to come down so easily, because the moment you reduce rates, capital starts flowing out, the currency weakens. So it's not so simple that one day rates will come down and suddenly all PSU financials, they start running up. So taking all that into account, if I were you, I would have moved on to a better stock. But if you want to hang on, keep a stop of about 195 and look for 260.